Okay, so for some reason, whenever I do a second stream, it usually does better within a thing where I say I go back to back with that. So this is another second of the streams, but yeah, whatever. This is just gonna be another way to actually do something. I'm gonna do that. So no matter what, someone can join whatever, right? Based on the link website thing, it's obvious what it is, so you don't really need to explain what it is, right? But but, yeah. But overall, this is gonna be actually I'm gonna go here. Okay, see shop. So I'm gonna go to Supergirl movie, StreamYards. So I'm gonna do this. See what's going on with this, then boom. As you can see, this is the new Supergirl merchandise they did. This is how many items, somewhat they have. Coffee cup looks pretty good. And this is the well, so this is the deluxe McFarlane. So this is the wait, huh? Oh, okay. It does have a face. Okay, it's different hands. So deluxe has crypto. This might be the pup. Yeah, this is for sure the puppy crypto. So Lobo Deluxe. And I'm guessing Lobo doesn't have a regular one because they have a lot, and Lobo has like a lot thing going on with that. And this is the Funko Pop. No, this I guess this is like the standard, right? Pricing Funko Pops. Or like pre-order and then it goes up whenever it's like, yeah. So this is the big figure for Funko Pop right here. And yeah, this is still the puppy because you can tell by how crypto stands right there. And this is there. I think these were here already, but this exclusive poster looks pretty good. But yeah, this is the Supergirl thing, and yeah, this is the front, that's the back. Yeah, that's the front, and that's the back. Exclusive poster. This is that. And neon sticker. Yeah, so this is kind of how it works. But this is all it is, and I'm pretty sure more and more are gonna come out during that time. This is kind of cool because that's like Kryptonian kind of lettering, but if you kind of look at it, it looks like Supergirl because the beginning looks like an S, and then that triangle looks like that could be like a U. Yeah, and that L at the end. So that's kind of an interesting thing to do. But yeah, this is cool that it's a Lobo thing, and then they have the chain. I really wonder if you might end up getting like a shotgun. You know, what's kind of cool is the teeth stuff, and teeth thing would be kind of an interesting way to do it. But this is so this is like a crop top kind of superhero shirt. Some of these shirt, yeah, Lobo. So they're saying like some of the Lobo stuff could be guy guy wearing it. So yeah. And so this time no one really joined. Okay. But yeah, this is overall interesting. Okay. Okay, this is cool. It is cool. I still think it's cool that they changed they made the logo, the StreamYard's logo different. Okay, so I guess that's it for now. Um, for now, most people be close to sleeping by now, maybe, depending on where you live, though. So, no one for now is really doing anything. So I guess that's pretty cool. And I'll probably add DC talk to the title just to maybe do it better before it'll just let's hang out. So that might help maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna actually see if he's actually watching the trailer because that kind of messes everything up, sort of. Okay, I'm gonna so yeah, I'm gonna do this and see if I don't know what he's laughing at. I don't get it, but I'm gonna
Oh my days, bro.
fast forward.
I've come to the point that I'm over it. Like I'm in a stage where I know for sure that I'm over James Gunn's universe or DC. I'm be honest. Like when I saw this trailer, it just it was a done deal for me. Like okay,
He's always been away from the James Gunn stuff. He's been constantly bashing on a lot of stuff. So I don't know what he's talking about. He's been against it regardless. So it doesn't really make sense.
okay, bro, it's confirmed that you don't give a shit about DC no more. Unfortunately, I mean that's the stage I'm in
What?
right now. So Well, anyways, welcome back to the channel. Yo, it's your boy Rando's Diversion.
Okay.
I saw the Supergirl trailer, and it didn't do anything for me.
Of
It
course,
didn't do
because you're
anything for me.
against
I
it.
don't care. I really don't care, bro. Um, Somehow James Gunn is trying so hard to
Okay.
grab the audience by putting in super.
This is not directed by him or written by him, and he says the main focus is the creatives of the writing and directing and everything, the writer and directors and all that. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Superman, the annoying dog crypto, because when we talk Superman, we talk crypto.
Bitches, you drunk?
I don't care.
Because crypto is a big part. I believe ever since like 50s or something. So I don't know what he's talking about. Crypto's
I
been
don't care
around.
about crypto. I don't care about your version of Superman.
Okay.
And I doubt if I'll care about Supergirl, Kara Zor-El. I doubt it. Now, one
Okay.
positive I would give it is this trailer is better than the first one. At least we
Hmm.
kind of have a story, some sort, as to what it's about.
They keep misunderstanding the title of the videos. The first one was a teaser.
Again, this is based on the comics, but they're not really following the comics. So apparently,
A lot of the things inside this trailer is part of the comic. Don't know what he's talking about.
it's about revenge because the villain
It's about, like, within the trailer, it says revenge is not worth it because it could get worse. And like it's not worth revenge overall within the trailer. They explain it.
Kremlin something I don't even know, and I don't care to know. Attack crypto and kind of like made him unconscious.
Other people say this it was just a henchman that shot him, but okay.
So Kara's on the road for vengeance.
Okay.
What has the superhero genre turned out to be? We used to
It's because Crypto was literally her only family member. That's not within the thing. So she's with him going places. Superman is sort of considered family, but in her eyes, he stays on Earth. So Crypto's like the only one.
fight Treth, okay, to galaxies, to planets.
Hmm.
Now we're getting revenge for a dog.
There's more to that, but I guess you don't care about animals.
All right, man, let's go through this trailer real quick, man. I can't really play sound because DC don't like it, and I don't like them as well. So, hey, man,
Okay.
we can live in harmony.
All right.
Apparently, she's messy. She's drunk, messy, and that's
She's depressed, mentally unstable, trying to live life.
so in an interview, she said it's okay to be messy, bro. No, it's not okay to be messy. You should be.
It's, you're misunderstanding or misquoting or trying to pretend you know what she's talking about or something because she says it's trying to show little girls it's okay to be it's it's okay to be bad or messy, meaning that oh something bad, oh I did something bad, oh I'm really worried, and there's like don't stress out over that. It was messy, oh it was messy, like people are um not perfect.
Be clean. What are you talking about? And from a woman, bro? Yo, there are standards to women. You know that, right? Like women
Wow, that's very misogynist of you, man.
have more standards. It's just facts. I'm not trying to be misogynist here, but women
You are.
have more standards than them, so they have to be clean. So you
No,
say it's okay to be messy is just a bad message.
that's not a bad message unless you're trying to mislead people, and I'm guessing you are.
Dogs. Now, when I saw Superman, I didn't care, bro. I just didn't care. He don't even look good. He looks skinny, bro. It looks like he hasn't eaten for days.
He became buff. The muscles are inside. It's literally mainly because there's no fake muscles on the suit. There's no padding.
God have mercy upon us.
This is James Gunn Superman, bro. No quality whatsoever. Looks like the dude just looks like somebody that puts on the dress, like a cosplayer, just talking. That's what it looks. Doesn't look. It doesn't give you that this is Superman. You know.
It does,
Whatever.
but whatever.
She's messy. Look at her look. Messy, bro. Don't give a F.
Yeah, because she's depressed. Her whole planet got destroyed.
Keep showing us crypto because I came to see crypto. I guess this is the point before Krypton exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad moment in her life.
Now, some of y'all would say that James Gunn didn't direct this movie, but you could see his fingerprints everywhere. This is Guardians of the
Where?
Galaxy, bro.
Oh, goodness. That's Han Solo, bro. That's so many other sci-fi movies with spaceships. That's Star Trek, bro. That's Babylon 5, bro. That's how is this Guardians Galaxy? Show me a ship that looks
Two.
again, he doesn't mention what he looks like here because he wants to form a narrative to hate on it because right here, this image right here, let me go here. This image right here actually makes him look really like pretty interesting, especially the eyes. The eyes being sort of reddish and everything. And then so finding she emotional. So he mentions you're pretty when you're crying because he likes other people's pain. That's he's the embodiment of pain.
Global for Supergirl. Rather than
Why? Like this is not. I guess like I saw someone said that it would have been better than fighting, but within the context of this movie, it wouldn't make sense. You know, and plus we don't know if they fought at some point at all because this is a trailer. It shows with the story stuff being the focus and then the action being kind of a secondary. So I don't understand. Anti-woke hater. Sure, huh. Yeah, and I'm talking about this guy right here. Randall's divisions. He just says, "Oh, it's James Gunn again. Oh, it's just this," even though it's a space adventure, space opera show, and everything. It's more than just okay. I'm just gonna
be
do
on
this.
her side, you know. I think that would be interesting.
Why?
Like I said, yo, this didn't do anything for me. I don't care much, you know.
Yeah, countless amount of videos bashing on James Gunn, and then what a surprise, you're against this movie, saying that's James Gunn, even though it's not directed or written by him. But okay, it's kind of like saying Kevin Feige like made all those Marvel movies. even though he just executive produces it, chooses the story, and that's it, pretty much.
It's just Guardians of the
Controls the
Galaxy, bro.
narrative.
The
No,
only positive with this is the visuals are better than Superman. That's the only positive I can give this. You can see that it has some
really,
type of good visuals in some scene like this eye glow. That's pretty good. The
mm,
lighting too, it's on point. It's just the
all right.
problem with this universe of James Gunn is James Gunn himself doesn't really understand the source material, and then he's
What do you
trying.
mean? He confirmed this movie, which is pretty much exactly like the comic, is just changed to fit the film narrative, film structure, and everything. I don't know what he means. He doesn't understand it. Like he even shared what his inspirations were when he made Superman.
To make some type of universe based on his imagination. Like Supergirl
Okay,
is, she should be fighting like villains that are like top tier. Who
how do you know? You even like mentioned that you don't really care about Supergirl and everything. What character could you mention that is Supergirl's arch nemesis?
who is that guy? You guys gonna say it's based on the comic, but not everything in the
Exactly.
comics works.
That's why you adapt it. That's why you change stuff up within that comic. That's why Krem looks different.
That's just reality, man. Like Superman is on a god level, so is Supergirl. So if they want to fight villains, they got to fight villains that are similar to them.
No, they don't. Batman is really smart. Batman plans ahead all the time, but still cannot defeat Joker because Joker knows Batman won't kill him. He's not Joker is not smart. He just controls people. But I guess anti-well grifter has sent NPC minions. So yeah, that's I agree. Yeah.
Like General Zod, Mongol. I mean, if you introduce Mongol,
Is it Mongol and Zod a Superman villain? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is Supergirl, a completely different character.
well, that's even something that is tangible. That's better than whatever this villain is.
You don't know this villain. You don't know him. The whole point of Lex Luthor is he's not strong enough to defeat Superman, right? He uses his smarts, his strategy, his money to be able to get close to defeating Superman. Krem, I'm not going to spoil anything, but Krem, his whole point is he likes people in pain. He has a group of like pirate type of characters to like steal stuff, hurt people, like kidnapping, human trafficking. He is a person that likes control. Krem is good. Oh yeah, and here's another thing. Supergirl, the reason why Krem and Supergirl are a little more closely matched is that Supergirl gets weaker because of the red sun.
No. Again, the plan for the DCU was a failure from the very start because
What do you
James
mean?
Gunn did not focus on bringing the Trinity. You gave us Superman, now you're giving us Supergirl. Nobody
What happened to the Trinity in the Snyderverse? Oh yeah, Man of Steel came out after Avengers, and it still did not make $1 billion. A movie about Superman, the world known character. The whole world knows who Superman is. People mention one of the first characters you mention whenever someone asks, name me a superhero. Superman is one of the three or few. You can't have Superman not make $1 billion whenever Marvel was doing great,
They asked for Supergirl.
especially BVS. Batman v Superman. It was even in the title. Both characters' names were in the title, and it still couldn't make $1 billion.
Bro. Supergirl, I don't think Supergirl needs her own solo film. I don't think she does, to be honest.
Supergirl is Superman's cousin. Superman is a world-renowned character, superhero, and David Zaslav, aka the current CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery, says Supergirl is one of the main DC things they're planning on. They're planning Supergirl to be one of the four: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Supergirl. And to me, that's pretty smart because Superman and Supergirl, family member and close. Batman and Wonder Woman is known to be pretty close. So that's another thing. Yeah, we don't need to see Zod yet again. And he even says that he never read this comic. So how does he know how powerful Krem is? Like, even in this trailer, you can see that Krem has his own army.
I really don't think she does. She's just a side character, man.
They're not side characters are Robin, Cyborg, Aquaman, um, the Flash. Those are side characters.
for Superman. That's all it is.
No,
You don't have to give her own like film, basically. I mean, we already had Supergirl TV series, but a solo film, it's not gonna
misogynist. You're against female superheroes.
work. It's gonna flop. This movie's gonna flop. It's just facts.
Where's your source? Can't say facts whenever it's actually unproven opinion.
I don't even know what to say. I just don't care. I don't care anymore.
This is not anymore whenever you made multiple videos bashing on it.
They're trying to make me care, but I just don't care. It's too late.
What do you mean it's too late? It's like it's been too late for you. You bashed on Superman. Now it's already a nail in the coffin for you.
James Gunn, just go. Like when you go, maybe I'll care again. But you gotta leave. Just leave, bro. You ruined everything. Just leave. That's all we want. When you go, we're gonna have champagne and we're gonna celebrate.
My nigga.
Okay? Just leave. Go back to Marvel, bro. Go make Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4. Make Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 8, 9, 10, 25. We don't care. Just leave DC, bro. You ruined it.
Not ruining it.
Anyways,
you're not even a fan. Like you even say you never read a comic book.
that is my reaction to Supergirl.
Girl.
Nothing much to say about it. This trailer was better than the first one, but it still didn't do anything for me.
First one was a teaser. This is more of a story thing, but
I am not gonna see this in the theater because I don't want to support James Gunn. I'm boldly saying it. I'm gonna wait till it comes out on streaming. I'm gonna watch that shit for free. Okay? Because if you choose to give me shit quality, I'm not gonna show up.
How do you know it's bad quality when it's just a teaser? I understand you start saying, "Oh, it's bad quality," but by the ratings, I guess. But like the people that are bashing on James Gunn stuff don't care about the ratings because if you cared about the ratings, you would know that a lot of people did not like the Snyderverse. They don't care, but well, until they... Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but
You
yeah,
cry river about it. Ryan Gosling said it. Y'all, Ryan Gosling understands the business. Why would I pay for shit quality, bro? I'm not
what
gonna
do you
do that.
mean?
If you want me to pay, give me good quality.
That's opinion based. It doesn't really make sense. I personally don't like Birds of Prey, but I know some people that really like Birds of Prey. And I agree, some of the writings in Birds of Prey was actually pretty good. My issue of Birds of Prey would be Cassandra Cain.
At least it meets my expectation. This doesn't meet my expectations.
What's your expectation?
And we have all the chills. Oh my god, this is the best trailer so far.
Jeez, that's really loud.
I've been seeing
Jesus.
some of the thumbnail. I'm like, oh my god, man. Y'all just be real with yourself. You know this didn't do nothing. I
It
watched
did
Grace
do
Randolph.
something. It's really close to the actual comic that you haven't read. I I'm gonna be honest, I haven't read the comic, but I looked into the comic a lot, and it's pretty close to the explanation people like actual fans talk about.
Reaction didn't do anything for her. I watched Tyrone Magnus, didn't do anything for him. I watched other,
Yeah, Tyrone Magnus, yeah, the person that's also within the group. You watch other people that actually have low subscribers that won't benefit from either hating it or liking it.
reactions. I'm still watching some. They're all saying the same thing. It's not doing anything. It's not appealing to the greater audience. Only gun lickers would like this because they just want to simp for their god. They don't know why they like Supergirl. They just think that it's something awesome. And I
No, I like Supergirl because it's a character that's been through a lot, that's relatable, that's lost family, that finds family with for through other people, like through a pet, through a person that she's protecting. Like that's why people like... Supergirl learns to be a super like to be a hero the most difficult way possible.
just I just realized that I don't really have time to waste on gun lickers. I don't be responding to their comments anymore. It's a waste of time, man. These folks are delusional. Let them be delusional. I'm waiting for anyone to tell me Supergirl's
Well,
gonna make $1 billion. Just like how they were screaming to the top of the roof, Superman's gonna make $1 billion. Just wait.
give me a link and show me when they said it, because to me, the only time I saw people saying that was before COVID. And before COVID was whenever Superman Legacy was announced. Actually, yeah, that was after it. And then actually, never mind. It was after it, but it was during the hype of movies, and then movies started failing, and then their expectations of the success of the movie kept dropping. However, whenever they kept dropping, people that hated it said, no, people that hate James Gunn and all that stuff says, oh, it's gonna be less than 400 and stuff like that. They kept going lower and lower and lower, and they were proven wrong. And also, when Superman came out, a lot of movies have failed through multiple years. So the expectations weren't really high anymore because a lot of movies weren't doing great because less people were going to the movies because of pricing, because of streaming, because of bad word of mouth sometimes for movies, and because of bad word of mouth, because bad movies were coming out, less people were wanting to go to the movies because they wanted to pay for a movie that they knew for sure they would enjoy. And people didn't like Man of Steel, so some of those people that didn't like Man of Steel didn't watch Superman.
Wait and see. Yeah, how about you tell us Supergirl's gonna make a
Don't even really like comic books. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I was like, yeah, anti-worker. Yeah. But I'm just showing this because this is one that came out.
$1 billion. They're not even saying Supergirl is gonna break even, y'all. They're not sure. All they're saying is you're a hater because you just want to hate on DC. You're a Snyder cultist.
Yeah, you are.
Bruh. Yo, when was the last time I talked about Snyder, bro?
The amount of times doesn't matter. It's just a fact that you praised him a lot, and now you're constantly bashing on the James Gunn stuff. The reason why you never mention Zack Snyder currently and like previously, it's because you've been bashing James Gunn the whole time. You've been busy bashing on the DCU.
I've been seeing all these YouTube channels be talking about Snyder. When Snyder posts something on Instagram, everybody be talking about it. I don't talk about Snyder because I don't care. I don't want Snyder to return, bro. But if this is the only option we got, let it come back. That's my.
It's not the only option. There's multiple options. I would even want Kevin Smith to come back through comic stuff because Kevin Smith currently is working on his Clerks comic, I believe. So yeah.
That's my standpoint. If this is all we have, yeah, let him come back. But like the past. DC has been so badly damaged. It's been so badly damaged. James Gunn worsened this. He worsened it.
He did not worsen it. The box office proves that James Gunn's Superman helped it. Aquaman 2 was the only one that actually did well during that crazy flop era of DC. Not even Black Adam boosted it.
I don't care what nobody says. He came and he destroyed it even more.
Proof. Sources.
Anyways, yo, if you guys enjoyed the reaction, give it a thumbs up, man. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, he doesn't have any proof, any sources, any evidence of any kind. But
what's up, board fam? Eric here, and we are in the midst of the Supergirl advertisement cycle right now. We had a new trailer drop. We're going to watch that tonight on the Nerdcast. We have interviews dropping. We have probably a lot of premieres that are going to be popping up over the next couple months. So we're going to have a ton of Supergirl stuff coming out. And of course, outlets like Variety and Deadline and Hollywood Reporter are looking for sensational clickbait headlines for people to click on, making them think that there's something wrong with the production side of Supergirl, whether it be an actor's opinion on something, a statement that was made in an interview that just doesn't seem quite right, something they can turn and flip into a narrative-driven headline, something to compete in the culture wars, because let's face it, social media right now, the internet in general, is driven by outrage, and that is what these outlets are now giving into. Even these big outlets, like I said, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter, Variety, are starting to give into it because they're getting monetized on places like Facebook and Twitter, where they can get money for being outrageous. Now, let's talk about this video. This is Yellow Flash reacting to the news, I guess breaking news, you could say, that women in media are held to a different standard than men. Shocker, surprise. I'm actually going to provide some information that is really important here to debunk this low IQ shit that these guys put out. Let's watch the video, as much of it as we can, because you guys know I get tired of these folks pretty quickly, but let's try and get through the bulk of their argument, I guess you could say, as I debunk it. Let's jump into the video.
All righty. We have a new Supergirl trailer. If you haven't seen it, I would pause this video, go watch it, and then come back if you want to. I'm not really going to go over the trailer too much, actually.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you what I thought about it, and that's that it was okay. Looks like Guardians of the Galaxy with Supergirl. That's what I think of when I see this movie trailer. They did do some things right.
Always.
They didn't have Crypto peeing on Superman in the get of the trailer. That was nice. Always a good thing, not to insult one of your main characters right from the get-go.
Not insulting, but okay.
So is that insulting Superman, or is it showing that Crypto is a dog that still needs training? Which one is it? Do you think Crypto wanted to pee on Superman? Is that what you're insinuating? That Crypto, in his mind, was like, I'm going to pee on a picture of Superman, and that is me being disrespectful to Superman. Is that what you think they were doing? What other symbolism could it be? I'm not sure. You guys have been crashing out over that since the first trailer dropped.
I'll give them a thumbs up on that one. That was smart. Seems like it's pretty well received so far. 63,000 likes to 2.8 thousand dislikes, but that...
I want to point out again, I've been arguing about this on Twitter for days now, and I've talked about this before. There is no accurate dislike button or counter or whatever on YouTube. There isn't. YouTube, as a company, discontinued the information that you would get for the dislikes through the API in 2021. There are various different dislike counter add-ons that you can put on Chrome. They're all going to give you different numbers because they're not accurate. We know this. We've seen people go through and look at every single comparison. Yes, sometimes they're going to be close, but they're widely inaccurate in almost all major cases. The API that you need in order to get this information doesn't exist, and it hasn't existed for half a decade. So these dislike things don't matter. They should never be used in any legitimate conversation about judging the quality of anything on social media. By the way, dislike buttons in general, I don't want to go too far off on a tangent here, but dislike buttons can be manipulated anyway, just like buttons can be manipulated. I would never bring up likes or dislikes in any argument about the quality of something. I think that's just, again, I use the term low IQ. It's low IQ, bottom feeder, leech shit. Like, no one should be using these as metrics for quality. It doesn't matter in 2026. These are easily manipulated metrics.
Could change. That could change. Now, what I want to talk about a little bit is about what's going on behind the scenes with this movie, and that would be that...
Of course, because this is what these guys do. Okay, I just want to reiterate, if you're new here, if you're brand new, make sure you subscribe, hit like, leave a comment down below if you want more based content. These guys love to poison the well. That's what they do. And they love to look at things like award show speeches, red carpets, interviews, things that people might have done on like an Instagram live. That's what they do. They're never really looking at the actual product. The product is really not super important to what they do. It's all about the narrative. It's all about whatever story they can create out of bits and pieces of social media. Some of them do a good job of it. Yellow Flash, not so much. Yellow Flash isn't a really good one at doing this. People like Nerdrotic happens to be very skilled in doing these kinds of things. I can still debunk them and call them out, but Yellow Flash isn't so good. Let's see where he takes us.
Apparently, they are having some trouble. I know that there's been at least 8 different test screenings, different endings, different scenes. They're changing things, trying to get this right. It seems like from what I'm
going to pause it right there. I went and looked. I did some digging. I don't see any legitimate confirmations of test screenings. He says 8. I'm seeing 0 as of the 31st of March. I'm seeing 0 confirmed. Test screenings that they do for movies are a form of public quality control to try and confirm or figure out if something is working or isn't working. They're made to go out in a state that can be adjusted or changed before the movies get released. That's a way for them to sort of mitigate any of the money that they might lose on a project that doesn't work. And the reason why is studios are not creators of art. They are risk assessment and risk managing factories that pump out other people's art. So what they're doing is they're trying to mitigate the risk and putting out a project that costs a lot of money or it's a big IP or something like that. So anytime these guys get mad about test screenings, simply it's a misunderstanding or misinformation about what test screenings do. Test screenings are there for quality control. They are there to make adjustments. They are there to make changes to the movie before they come out. Very few test screenings for films over the years have come out of that process without making some sort of change to the movie that was suggested by a test screening. So it isn't a bad thing that a movie has a test screening and they either need to change something or they don't really need to change a lot. It doesn't really say much about what the movie's going to be when we finally get it. This is one of those weird things where it's like, we want you to be mad, but the test screenings were going poorly so that when the actual movie comes out, you're going to be thinking about how bad those test screenings were. So when you go into the movie, all you're going to think about is, fuck, the test screenings were bad, so there's going to be bad shit in this movie. I'm going to prepare myself. This is what, again, poisoning the well.
Yeah.
It's what these guys do.
Gathered, it's being described as a mid movie. Not great, but not awful. I guess my question would be to you, the viewers here, is that good enough? A mid movie?
Good movies need to exist. I'm not saying this is going to be just good. I'm not saying it's mid. I'm not saying it's awful. I'm not saying it's great. I'm saying that we have to allow a space for movies that are just good movies. Not everything has to change the industry forever. It doesn't have to be a 10 out of 10. It doesn't have to reinvent the wheel. That's not every movie has to do that. Certainly Supergirl doesn't have to do that. So yes, there is a space for just good or mid movies. There should be a space for that.
A mid movie? Don't you want something that's greatness? You're trying to build the brand here. You're trying to
Not everything is going to be great. Not everything's going to be great, Yellow Flash.
Rebuild the DC universe. So I don't know what the plans are with this. Maybe they can fix it. Maybe they can make a new ending.
How do you know how to fix? Well, you haven't even seen the movie yet. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. You haven't seen the movie yet. What is there to fix, bro? What are we fixing? These 8 imaginary test screenings that you think have happened when there's no like public proof of that at all? I don't know what we're fixing, man.
I'm not sure what people hate about it or like about it. All I know.
Oh, so you're not even clear on what the problem is. So it's even better. There's test screenings that cannot be confirmed that could have possibly happened, might not have happened. The movie's apparently mid, but he doesn't know what anybody's saying about it. So he can't talk about any of the details of why the movie is mid. But he also thinks we should be able to fix the movie because the movie has to be great 100%, even though he doesn't know what the problem with the movie is. This sounds like a real well put together video.
Is that it's been described as mid to me. That has been the overwhelming feedback that they get. Mid.
Overwhelming.
Whether or not.
I don't do Trust Me, Bro, especially not from Yellow Flash.
That changes. We'll see. They still have a few months to try to get this right. However, Millie Alcock is out here doing her best Rachel Zegler impression.
Oh, yeah. You can't bully Rachel right now because she's not anything. So Millie is now going to become. There always has to be one woman every year. If you go back and you look historically, there's one woman every year that these channels bully and harass online. There's always one.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this year, it looks like Millie Alcock might be that woman.
In interviews for Supergirl, trying to bring up old Game of Thrones drama, which I found absolutely funny because basically the drama that she's talking about is when people were comparing the older and young versions of the character that she played. She played the younger version, then a new actress came in and took over. And I remember people were comparing them and telling people which one they thought was hotter, which honestly is something that especially male fans have been doing for a long.
Which one is hotter? How old was...
I'm gonna actually...
How old was Millie's character on House of the Dragon? Okay.
Show you,
we got a problem, fam. We got a big problem. So it looks like the character that she was...
As you can see, he's on the bottom. Eric debunks. He does a lot of decent amount of videos against the James Gunn like hate and all that. the Snyder stuff, and what I'm about to say has nothing to do with this whole thing, but he's completely openly gay, and he kind of presents it as gay, and he supports a lot of the he watches RuPaul's Drag Race and stuff. So, but I really care about like what people think, their sexual preference, their opinions on other things around them, and all that stuff. I just yeah, he this one he likes. He obviously likes Spider-Man right there and stuff like that. But yeah, it's I think it's like it says Eric debunks is AIRRICK debunks. That's the channel name. Yeah.
Was playing on House of the Dragon was around 14 years old as of her first appearance.
Yeah.
And aged up to around 17, maybe 18. So 14 to 17 is the majority of the time that she's on screen. So why the fuck? I'm just gonna be honest. Why the fuck would men watching that?
I'm gonna say how it's spelt, because you're spelling it incorrectly, and that's completely fine. AIRRICKDEBUNKS. All one word, and the A in Eric is capitalized, and the D in debunks is capitalized. So that's how it is. AIRRICKDEBUNKS. So I'm gonna write it down. There you go. Here's how to spell it, but all one word. I just spaced it out to make it easier to read. So that's how to spell it, and yeah. But he does have really good points, and the Birdman did a few good points too, I'd say. The reason why I'm putting the StreamYards thing right there is I constantly see like people are joining that's not commenting. So I'm assuming either they can't comment, like they're watching it on TV, or they're just listening in the background, or oh yeah, okay, got it. Yeah, they're either watching on TV, listening in the background, or something like that, or some of these people might be against me, trying to find things to clip and stuff like that. Again, if y'all are just watching or listening, I'm not referring to you as the people that hate me and stuff. I'm only referring to if the people currently watching is just doing that, then that's the thing. So that's why I'm doing the StreamYard, in case the people that hate me or don't like what I'm saying, I'm inviting them to talk. So overall, I'm doing this just in case people want to join. But yeah.
That show be talking about which one is hotter when the younger one was young as portrayed on the show. I'm not talking about Millie. talking about the character on the show. That's the conversation we would be having, right? Why would you be talking about a kid or a character that's supposed to be a kid on the show and which one is hotter? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Long time. But apparently, that means you now apparently own her body. So she did an interview with Vanity Fair. And this is the comment that's been getting some traction here that I think is pretty interesting. Has the famously fickle Game of Thrones fandom prepared Alcock for the inevitable backlash she'll face? It definitely made me aware that simply existing as a woman in that space is something that people comment on. We have become very comfortable having this weird ownership of women's bodies, she says. I really can't stop them. I can only be myself.
So the funny thing is, you're reading this right after you have just made the argument that it's okay if men just compare how hot women are in media. You just made that statement before you read this, meaning that you have already participated in an objectification of women's body in a weird ownership way by looking at their bodies and determining which one is hotter to you. Now, does that affect them directly? Like, are you interacting with them? No, but they can still see this stuff on social media. They can still read about it. They can still hear about it. I do have some stats here I want to bring up. Let me see if I can find them very quickly. All right, so this is a study from NIH, National Library of Medicine, PubMed Central, and it shows, recent study shows that women in film and TV still face problems both inside the industry and how they're represented and received. A major Hollywood Commission survey included 5,259 entertainment workers and found that harassment, bullying, bias, and underreporting are still serious issues in the industry. A 2023 Women in Film survey also found that 28.5% of respondents say they personally experienced abuse of misconduct in the screen industry within the last year, and 48.3% of former workers said they left the industry because of abuse or misconduct. On screen, women are still underrepresented. In top grossing U.S. films in 2025, women made up only 29% of protagonists, 36% of major characters, and 38% of speaking characters. Research also suggests that female-led films can face more sexist criticism in reviews, Exhibit A, and studies on toxic fandom show that online backlash against women often overlaps with misogyny. Overall, the evidence suggests that women are still dealing with sexism in the industry, less visibility on screen, and gender-based negativity from audiences and fan spaces. So there's nothing that she's saying in this quote that isn't confirmed by actual studies. But certainly, let's continue and hear what you have to say, because maybe you have information that contradicts the information that I have from an actual study and survey that was done. I'm going to be listening for that, Yellow Flash.
So apparently, commenting on the attractiveness of a actress is now ownership of their bodies. What are you doing? Funny, right? Stop! Why are these people so dumb? She's trying to come out and sound super intellectual feminist here. Commenting on my looks is some sort of ownership of my body. I didn't know that.
It is, though. You are objectifying someone. Objectification is defined as treating a person as a commodity, object, or property that can be bought, sold, or controlled, denies their agency, autonomy, and subjectivity. It is dehumanization. So yes, objectifying a woman in media is a form of ownership over their bodies. Yeah. She's accurate, you're wrong, and you think it's funny. You're calling her stupid. You literally don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I owned Millie Alcock. That's interesting. Didn't know that. If I did, then I would tell them to change this to the more iconic Supergirl suit. I'm not really a fan of these new suits. I don't like them.
Oh,
didn't really.
Yeah. Let's just jump over all of the misogyny, sexism, objectification, and start talking about geek shit again. That's the problem with these fucking idiots, man.
Like Superman suit. I would say, why don't we go back to something like the CW Supergirl suit before they put pants on her, and that was really stupid. Supergirl.
They put pants on her because she was filming in Vancouver, where it gets really cold during the filming process, and she was having trouble with that. It was causing health problems. But sure, you need to goon, so you want her to actually freeze to death so you can get off.
Always looks the best with a skirt. That's just how the character has always looked. You can call it what you want. I don't care. She's always looked like this going back since she came out.
She's also had pants too. She's had bikini bottoms. She's had different looks over the years. The skirt is the iconic look, but it's not the only look. And I don't care if you like it better. That's absolutely subjective. You can have your own personal opinion about it, but pretending it's the only look she's ever had is just false.
And it's stupid to change a look that's always worked. And they've tried.
Literally right in the bottom corner of this, you see her with pants on, man. There's a bikini bottom up here at the top. She's had different looks. Come on.
Oh boy, have they tried over the years, tried to turn her into some kind of Captain Marvel
there we go.
ripoff like this. This is ugly. What a dumb idea this is.
This is all subjective. I don't argue subjective stuff. You don't have to like it. Doesn't mean it doesn't get to exist, and it doesn't mean that other people don't like it. So you can cope and seethe about that all you want.
She looks the best here.
Subjective.
Just the boots and the skirt and the shirt. That's the best look. Though I've always been a fan of how she looked in the animated series. Always really liked that look. This is it right here. But, you know, it's still a variation of the iconic look that people like. But I do think she looks her best, like right here. This is a great example of the proper.
Okay, fair. I don't give a fuck. Can we move on?
It a million times. Like,
is that it? Is this all we're going to talk about?
Reboot.
Is this all we're going to do? We're about a little over halfway through your video. If you don't start going back to what you were originally talking about, we're just going to move on, and I'm going to call you out for being a dumbass. So please, let's continue.
That was an ugly era. Quickly, they went back to the iconic look, and they're trying to do it with the DC version, but I just hate these weird like lines on it. Just not a fan. Just like I'm not a fan of these actors coming out and saying dumb shit. She's coming out trying.
It's not dumb. What she's saying is true. Statistics back her up, and you don't understand what objectification means. You're the dumb one. You're the stupid one, not her. It's okay that you don't agree with her, but you can't say that she's stupid or that she's not telling the truth.
Be the proud feminist here. No one has ownership of your body. It's just fans talking about who
is not the victim,
especially on other women. That's nothing new either. But, you know, doing this apparently makes her a victim, and that's what a lot of comments are saying down here. She's already pulling the victim card. Oh, shut the F up. It has zero.
Men are so fucking soft in 2026. I swear to you, I don't know how we even got here. She's not playing a victim. Simply stating reality about how she exists in media is not the victim card. She's not asking for people to treat her differently. Matter of fact, she says she just deals with it.
Yeah.
She says it in the interview. She's like, I just deal with it. It's all I can do. She's not playing the victim, man. You guys are just wrong.
Can't change people's
You're
opinions.
loud and you're wrong. And it's funny, but also really sad.
Only
to do with simply existing as a woman. Y'all are so effing insufferable. Go away
or disagree.
TF weren't her.
I'm not going to listen to you read Twitter comments. The reality of this is that Yellow Flash, this is lazy content. It's the worst kind of content. He didn't do any research. He didn't try to find out why she said it. Is there any sort of like system in place that makes it harder for women in the industry? Are there any numbers to back up anything she's saying? What does objectification mean? Does it actually mean ownership? Oh, yes. Yes, when you objectify someone's body, you are exerting a form of ownership over them. All of these things are real things, and he didn't even bother to do that. So it's very lazy. It's very wrong. And it sucks, though, because I do believe that we could actually have conversations about this and get past a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like we could as a society. 100% move beyond all of this, but that requires people to be smart enough to understand these systems and how harmful they are and what they can do to fix them. And it has nothing to do with being politically correct. It has nothing to do with check boxes on the left or anything like that. It's simply
and a YouTuber disagreed with me or like I guess it's an opinion thing, but he also kind of agrees with the Yellow Flash situation a little bit, I guess. But yeah, I'm not gonna say who, but yeah, that's what it is. And I'm just gonna say Eric is correct in this thing. Objectifying is object is the actual thing. Ownership, you know.
Reality that is in front has to deal with very fucking telling.
So yeah, that's it. And for some weird reason, says 2 people are watching. I'm not sure if this is accurate at all, the viewer count thing. But if you're still watching, here is the link, and it's on the chat also. And So yeah, there is the link right there. If anyone wants to join. And so yeah, don't know what else to really do. Not sure if anyone's watching currently, but y'all can grab, if you're watching, you can just grab your phones and comment to confirm you're actually here. But I guess you're not here. I don't know. I don't know what else to really talk about. Overall, this is good. The stream was an hour long. Thank you for right here. Any Nightblades, you've been here the whole time pretty much. And yeah, you're here a little over an hour. Thank you for coming. Oh yeah. I know you're. Yeah, that's good that you're still here. But overall, I think Supergirl has good potential because I can go to DC shop and actually show these stuff right here. Really good merch for Supergirl. Y'all, yes, this is a poster for Baby Crypto, so that'd be a thing where it's like, oh, we got Baby Crypto poster, all that. So that's good. And then this is the regular poster, and I'm pretty sure right around when the movie comes out, they're gonna sell the actual other poster too. Like this, when Superman came out, they sold multiple Superman posters, different like things. And this is the deluxe figure. This is the regular figure, and Lobo Deluxe, but Lobo doesn't have a regular figure because I think because Lobo has a lot of things going on that he has to have a deluxe. And this is the expensive Lobo Funko Pop. This is the regular Funko Pop for this version of Lobo. And this is Supergirl with Crypto, Baby Crypto. And yeah, this is good merch for that. And yeah. Well, uh, so so how's your day going so far? And what's your thoughts on all this? And I hope you're doing good right now. And I just want you to want to say if you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. And if you know any other person that wants to collaborate with me, you can talk to them, like girl or boy, and whatever. And we can also talk about other movies besides DC stuff. And I like classic movies also. Classic as in like a very, very long time ago. And we can also try to figure out gaming stuff too. We can figure out how to do video games. That would be cool. And I could also see how to do more and more collaborations, because I still want to grow and do better over time. And yeah, if you're still here, that's what I want. Yeah. So anyone I want to talk to, could be, I can talk to too. Any I also heard like talking to a girl would help my channel grow too, because only having guys would kind of make it just all guys kind of thing, you know. I kind of want to mix it up too. So if you have a female friend I can collaborate with, it's not a date thing or anything like that. It's literally just talking. That would be good too. But yeah, I would like to do something. And also, if you have artwork you can do, I can promote your artwork and post it, share it on my channel, or I can put it as my profile picture and share it through that too. And also YouTube banner, that would be kind of cool too. So anything could help. I'm a really small channel, so that's why. I'm really enjoying Supergirl in the trailer. I want to see the animation. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, that trailer was really good. But like I said, I'll talk about Supergirl and stuff until it comes out and all that, and stuff. But overall, I just want to grow my channel, and like we can talk about Supergirl through like a collaboration that either you or anyone you know, like male or female, people that want to get to know DC stuff, I can like, show them how to start, or I can just, if anyone wants to actually start a channel, I could help them, or anything like that. Overall, I just want to help my channel grow and help other people find my channel and help it that way, or I could help other people with their YouTube stuff, and me helping them out could help me get better also. But yeah, overall, that's my thoughts on all that. Sorry about talking about YouTube stuff. But, yeah. But overall, that's my my take on it. Yeah, but I did like the trailer though. That trailer was really good. So what's your thoughts on everything I just said? Could you help, or could I help someone that you know, or anything like that? Do you want advice for anything, or advice for anyone you know, or anything like that? Like I could help them, they can help me, whatever. What's your thoughts? Just curious. Could you say something? Or could you hear me? Could you? What else? Anything? Yeah, so let me know about all the stuff that I just said, and I'm gonna actually stop recording that one. But, so your thoughts, if you're still here, what's your thoughts on all that stuff? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, like I need to see crypto. I need to see new crypto stuff. I need to see badass Supergirl stuff, and I need to see cool logo stuff, and then I need to see just bare.
Oh, it's not. I wouldn't want to start my own YouTube channel. It's not my thing. That's fine. That's fine. I'm only referring to. I'm referring to if you wanna if you know anyone that wants to, or if you want to if you know anyone that is fine to for me to collaborate with, or if you want anyone that wants advice, and even if they don't want to show their face, they can turn off their camera. No, hi. Yeah, I've been streaming for like close to an hour and a half, but yeah, but Danny's been here for like the whole time pretty much. So we're all just talking about the Supergirl trailer, and the Supergirl trailer being like really good. Like that trailer was really good. And if they do multiple trailers, like that'll be interesting too. And yeah, but overall, I was also saying if you know anyone that wants to oh yeah, the trailer was amazing. Yeah. Yeah, like I can't wait for yeah, Clayface teaser. I'm guessing Clayface teaser is gonna be like close to like maybe the middle of the summer. You know, like summer break, so then everyone knows that the Clayface movie is coming out. You know, but what I said just a few minutes ago, I was saying that if either you want you do a YouTube, or you know anyone else doing YouTube or anything like that, to I would like to collaborate with them, like do a live stream collaboration, or if they know anything like drawing or something like that, or making thumbnails or profile pictures or banners or something, that they could help out, and I can promote them like that, like that, or anything like that. That'd be cool too. It doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl or whatever situation or whatever, like any race or anything. I just want to grow my channel and help other people grow their channel. that's all I'm gonna say with that. But yeah, Clayface looks really good. Like the fact that they're using practical effects, and that James Gunn says he doesn't want to hide the practical effects. Like he doesn't want to do CGI just to hide the practical effects in public. You know. Yeah, you can do YouTube. Yeah, yeah. And by any chance, from your name, I can't really tell. Um, you a guy or a girl, and what ethnicity? You don't need to say any like personal information or anything, just like race and ethnicity. And I know it doesn't matter. I just wanted to know like kind of the gist of what you're like, and what country do you live in, and stuff like that. And also, it's a way for me to help you out if you want to grow also. Because based on like race and where you live, you can adapt through a certain target audience or target like style, you know. So yeah. Uh, Jersey, yeah, Chino. So you're Hispanic and from Jersey. Um, so based on the name, I'm guessing a guy. Oh, male, yeah, yeah. Oh, Jersey is an interesting thing. You can bank on like street stuff because isn't Jersey all about like street stuff, right? Or am I mistaken? Because like that would be kind of an interesting thing. You like you you take advantage of the the benefit of where you're at, you know? So you take advantage of the environment stuff. So you go places to like buy something that not a lot of places have, you know. Puerto Rico, India, Africa. Wow, your family's been like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're mixed around, yeah. So you could bank on like your ethnicity too, because to me, I'm not really banking on my whole like Asian thing, but I'm also banking on the fact that people make fun of me because of that. So I kind of expose the racists. But yeah, it would be cool if we collaborated, and even if you don't want to show your face, you can like turn off your camera while doing the collaboration, because if you turn off the camera, it'll show your profile picture and stuff like that. So that'll be cool too. And I recommend the profile picture too. Yeah, yes. Yeah, screw them bubbles. Yeah. Yeah, I I just use it just to expose the crazy people. And the crazy people end up being the Snyder fans are toxic stuff. And for some reason they would call me like autistic, even though they don't have any proof that I am or not. So that's just crazy. But yeah, that good to know that you want to do YouTube. And do you know anyone else that wants to do YouTube or is okay collaborating? Because you can collaborate with one of your friends that you know and help your channel out like that. Because the more people that work add a channel or do something with the channel, the better. So you can bring your friends in to talk to you through a collaboration. You can either do it in the same room, because you can have them visit your house to do collaboration, or you can do like webcam chat or a live stream thing, kind of like what I do with like this right here. As you can tell, the link right here is a link that you can click to collaborate and everything, or you can copy and paste to collaborate with. So you don't even need to be in the same house or room as them, but as long as you're in good contacts with them, you can work with them like that. And I can also collaborate with you or other people that you know, and then their channel grows, and then with their channel growing, they can collaborate with you to help your channel, stuff like that. Like in any way, collaboration helps. So that'll be good too. Oh yeah, Comic-Con and all, yeah. But I would say start with getting to know how to make your build your audience and start talking about stuff. And also, I would say collaborations are really good and everything. My channel's pretty old, but I haven't posted like as frequently as I should. So if I did post more frequently, I think my channel would have been bigger than it is right now. But yeah, now I would like to collaborate with you if that's fine. And here's a kind of weird question. I, I know like accents, you can't really tell if you have one if you grew up with one, but do you have an accent, and what type of accent do you have? If you know you have an accent, because for me, I'm kind of like Southern American, so I have a little bit of Southern accent, a little bit, but I adapted a little bit to more like a, a general like anywhere kind of accent. You can tell when I said anywhere, it's like kind of Southern. And I think I saw someone join. Oh, you don't know, yeah. I meant like you can kind of tell by like country area and stuff like that. Because I know like Southern, there's like y'all, and I sometimes do y'all, stuff like that. Well, born and raised in the U.S. Yeah. So you probably have like a little bit of a Jersey accent if you're from Jersey, I'd say. Mr. Phenom refuses to debate other knows he'd get smoked. Yeah, and and I do this type of thing to react to other
Senate channel, and today we got Hi guys, I'm Charlie. Welcome back to Senate channel, and today we got 3 brand new trailers that
Senate
I'm gonna
channel.
have to cover. But the first one we got was Masters of the Universe, first official
Okay.
trailer. I made a short on that, so go check that out. The second one we got the Backrooms new trailer, which I will make a
Backrooms.
short on after this, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
And then finally we got without further ado, let's begin. So starting off, just going from the very beginning of the trailer to the very end, we get this is something that we saw on the
It's pretty cool that he says he posts every this day, this day, this day. Like he's already planned out and scheduled and all that stuff.
teaser minus the Superman part back in December. But basically we get him saying,
and the fact that he has like lower subscriber count, he's trying to grow the channel by being consistent. Like I kind of wish that I was being more consistent.
that she needs to come back and lock in again, try getting with her people because she has been struggling recently, which is a big part of the Supergirl character. We get a central part in this movie.
Good. So you probably have sort of like a New York style accent, like a Jersey, Philadelphia kind of. Yeah, you probably have like a medium accent. Like you probably don't hear it because it's kind of like a normal thing, you know. So you probably have a little bit.
Krypton's destruction, but also some more of Kara's early life on Krypton with her parents. But that destruction is looking crazy. It's gonna be cool seeing a modern version.
But I'm gonna actually comment on. I'm gonna do this and do this. So Johnny Duggan official is my Instagram name. Gotta double check. Yeah, Johnny Dome official is my Instagram name. So you can follow me there.
Of that on the big screen, and we even get a clip of something straight out of Star Wars when we get a shot of this ship landing. Is that Tatooine? But this movie just really seems to be going into more of the depth and emotions of Kara and what happened to her in her childhood with Krypton being destroyed, her losing her family. So that is exciting me that this is going to be a way darker movie than Superman. We then get the introduction of what seems to be our main villain of the movie, Krem of the Yellow Hills, which is this alien-looking guy with this gang, which is honestly some of the stuff that's looking like Guardians of the Galaxy. But hey, whatever. I'm not going to talk about that type of criticism here that much because this trailer is given a lot more personality and shown off more than what everybody was criticizing. But what I was saying with Krem of the Yellow Hills, he breaks into the ship, that always happens in these type of situations, but it seems our main villain really has everybody out against him. We get more looks of her suit in action. This is already better first looks than what we got of David Cornsweat's suit, I'll tell you that much. And then you get
I read. During day off, I wake up, I'm near a beach, I'm near like an ocean somewhere. I go to like a sauna. I find like a cafe and I sit and I eat crudo in the sun and I read. I bump into a friend and then we get dinner and we eat and we drink and we smoke a bunch of cigarettes.
Mm.
And then I go to bed. Hello, I'm Miliana Cook, and this is my Vanities vision board. What if I dream directed to work with Greta Gerwig, Jim Jarmusch,
a final shot with Chris.
So unless you've been living under a rock, the Supergirl trailer just dropped today, and let's just say that shit has got me intrigued. So the trailer starts off with hearing a message from Clark back on Earth. He's telling her that he's worried she's not gonna find her people. That Supergirl trailer has to be one of the worst trailers I've ever seen. Has got to be in top 5. So unless you've been living under a rock, the Supergirl trailer just dropped today, and let's just say that shit has got me intrigued. So the trailer starts off with hearing him.
So overall, I'm gonna say that if you know anyone that either already started a YouTube channel, starting to do a YouTube channel or anything, tell them to contact me on my Instagram right here, because we can either collaborate or do something like work together with something, or like just get to know one another and stuff like that is overall it's going to be an interesting thing. So tell them to contact me right here. Johnny Dome Official is my Instagram. That's my Instagram right there, Johnny Dome Official. So that's what it is, and yeah, you can follow me there. It used to be um, I used to not really share that, but I could. That, that's just how to communicate, I guess, on my side, I guess. And I think I have a Twitter, which is there's just a Johnny Dome. So yeah.
And that city has got me. Well, the trailer starts off with hearing a message from Clark back on Earth.
And are y'all still here?
She responds saying that she has no people. The camera automatically goes to her. It's pretty obvious that
Anyone want to say something right now?
John Wick meets Guardians of the Galaxy.
So y'all still here? Just wondering, but So far, no one's been commenting. I don't know what's going on. So since no one's really saying anything, I might just end stream because I've sort of been waiting for someone to like say something. So no one's
they space and just kind of doing their own thing. And they come across this girl. Her name is Ruth, and they pretty much help her out because Ruth's parents were killed. I think it was by Rem, and she's helping them out. It seems like Lobo and Supergirl are gonna somewhat work together. I think they're probably gonna come across each other somehow where they're gonna fight each other, and then somehow they're gonna work together. I'm not sure if Lobo's gonna have a bounty on Supergirl first or on Ruth, and then things switch around, and then she's gonna help them out.
so yeah, that's what it is. I guess it's gonna be close to 2 hours. No one's saying anything, but overall, if y'all are still here, I'm gonna say here's my Instagram. I'm gonna leave this here for any contact information. You can contact me here, and yeah. I'm just gonna leave. Y'all can comment later. I'll respond to the comments, but so far no one's saying anything. It says people are still here, but no. All right. See ya. Bye bye. All right.